Making chocolate covered strawberries. With Mother's Day passing, it only makes sense that we need to redeem ourselves in the eyes of our mothers for those of us who may have forgotten. I don't know who those people could be, but we're gonna redeem ourselves. For those of you who watched, you may have seen a video that we did recently, not too long ago, called Apple Reductions. And you know what? I had a really good idea in the middle of it, and as I was rewatching that video, I was like, there's actually a good thing in there. So I'm going to recreate it. Now, how am I going to recreate it? We have strawberries, we have chocolate, but we're adding in an additional ingredient that you didn't expect. This. What this is an apple reduction. I took apple juice and I simmered it down to the absolute bare bones. Now, granted, this is a little bit more cooked on the sugars than you would want to do if you were doing it yourself. But I'm going to do a different take on strawberries. As simple as can be, we're going to take the strawberries, we're going to coat it in the reduction, and then with the nice loose reduction, we're going to apply the chocolate to it. So a completely different take on it, and then I'm going to have Jocelyn, my wonderful assistant, give me a taste test to see how it tastes. That's what I would hope a taste tester does. Much like anything else, you just take your bowl here, get your chocolate out. Now, unlike most of the chocolate where you make a liquid out of it, I'm just going to smash the hell out of this. Ow! This isn't fun. Why am I doing it? I found a solution. Honestly, maybe a blender would be a better idea for this. I'm not very bright, but I'm too committed. I don't know if I want to stop. So that's what I'm gonna say you want. You probably don't want these giant pebbly bits, but you want about a ground coffee texture. That would be the best results, and preferably the least on your fingers, to get the full coating onto the strawberries. Now, I have over here the reduction that I made, but you're gonna notice it's solid. So I'm gonna actually microwave this for like a minute. I just need this to liquefy enough so that it will successfully coat the strawberry without getting so loose that it doesn't set right. So there's going to be a little bit of a trick to this. I don't know what yet. And ideally, you would do this while this is still hot. 20 seconds. And just, I'm going to keep mixing it. It's already loosened up. This is actually a decent amount loosened up. We're going to do 10 more seconds. You got to make sure you stir it though. But yeah, you want enough that you can get a good little coating without overwhelming your strawberries. So it should be pretty close to liquidy, but not too much. Now, I don't have wax paper, but what I recommend is if you're gonna use a pan, use a cold pan. So I would have ideally thrown this in the freezer before using this. I'm actually gonna try one of these after they're done. Like anything, you just do the best you can. It's not the end of the world if it ain't perfect. But fucking A, I would be remiss if I didn't give a full, wholehearted shot to something like this. Oh, baby. Oh, that's a little thicker than I'd like it. You got full coating. Make sure it's on all the sides. Get it nice and even. It'll even itself out pretty well. And then you just dunk it in the straw. Oh my God. Look at... No, you need this on the main camera. Look at how, oh shit, yeah. Look at how goddamn good that looks. I am not that good as a chef, but damn, I have to try it right now. I'm impressed with myself. I don't like strawberries, by the way. I don't like the seeds in strawberries. I don't know if I want to release this video. This is so fucking good. I mean, I say invented. I'm sure somebody has invented this before me. Yeah, the biggest problem is that this solidifies a little faster than I would personally like it. So keep this just a smidge loose, but you want to make sure you've got enough that it will drip. If it doesn't drip, then that's probably too thick.
This is too much of a boil. So you need to bring it down to a simmer so that you don't burn it. If you don't know how to simmer or lightly boil, I don't know how to help you. I can't. This is as easy gets. Make sure you stir constantly. Now, just like we showed at the beginning of the video, be careful at this part. This is how you end up burning your stove or your kitchen or your house down. Disregard this, that doesn't exist. That's not for a different video. Disregard it. That's so close to being properly thickened. You might not be able to see, but that's so freaking close.
So when you're making this, don't do what I did and don't forget to set a timer. Yeah. I am a trained professional chef. I get paid to cook for people. I fucked my pan up. So, this is the final product. I have invented heaven. I'm hyping it up when I should just be feeding you it. So here you go.
Yay! What'd you do to these strawberries? Tell me their story.
I did the thing I told you I was gonna do. The apple reduction, and then I chopped up the chocolate.
Okay.
And I did like essentially a bread coating, but chocolate.
Chocolate bread coating. Jesus Christ.
I know, right? I have one problem with it. The apple tart plus the strawberry tartness make it very tart. And it's a little overwhelming.
Yeah, I can see that. I like the tart, but I could definitely see it.
Oh my god, though. The second I bite into it, I'm just like...
Yeah.
Ha!
It's so good.
So when Instagram steals all of this, I demand credit.
Right.
I demand credit. This is my best fucking one yet.
Yeah, but you know what I really like? I really like the fact that you like... I like what you did with the chocolate to where, instead of melting it and dipping the strawberries in, like crushing it and sort of like you said, like making a chocolate breadcrumb, it adds a really nice texture to it.
Oh yeah.
Which is just, it's good.
That's why I don't like chocolate covered strawberries because, okay, so when you do it, it does two things to it that I hate.
Right.
The first one is when you dip it in melted chocolate, all of the seeds adhere to the chocolate.
Right.
The second thing it does is moisture gets in there. So when you have a sealed environment like that, it just creates these moisture pockets. So when I was dipping the apple reduction, it's almost like icing. It glosses over all the layers perfectly, and then it was so easy to roll this in the chocolate as well. It was like butter. Now, much like dipping your strawberries in chocolate, if you want to make bad mistakes or good mistakes, depending on how you watch this video, you can get free money using the apps in the description down below. Invest $100 in WeBull and Coinbase, you can get some free money, some free stocks, or some free cryptocurrency. So check out the links in the description down below, get some free money. Change your life for the better. So with that being said, if you make this, I demand credit, or I will find you. I don't know how I'm going to patent this. I loved this so much, I don't even want to show you bastards the video because I loved making this recipe so much. So if you do it, please tag me on Twitter. I want to see what you make out of this recipe. For the love of God, I'm so happy. So please check that out. Description down below, all the links. Check it out. Thank you for watching. Why am I thumbsing up?